Packers, you have been eliminated from the NFL playoffs. Hi everybody, this is GGB and co-host Poppers, and we're wishing you a happy Super Bowl Sunday. One of the best holidays of the year, in my opinion. It's one of my favorite, personally. And before I get into this video, I'd like to give a quick shout out to everyone who signed my footballs at the Senior Bowl meet and greet. I got Cam Brown, Robert Windsor, Shea Patterson, and James Prochet. I'd like to thank all you guys for signing my football. Hope you guys have an excellent NFL career. And we're going into the Super Bowl. Wait, one more thing before we do that. Poppers is very depressed, guys. So every like and subscribe button you hit helps her with her clinical depression. She's sad because the Jets are bad. She's like, and she says, and I quote, "The Jets are never going to reach the Super Bowl again. They're sick." And they're mad because she's mad. Because the Jets are bad. Anyways, every like and subscribe button you hit makes the Jets, makes Adelaide more happy here. Poppers needs all the support you guys can give her. I give her all the support I can, but still it's not enough. You guys need to give some support for the Poppers. Anyways, going into the game. Oh, it's going to be a great game. One of the best Super Bowls we've seen in a while, especially better than last year's. The freaking Rams, Patriots. One of the worst Super Bowls I've watched in a while. I would rather watch the Broncos beat the Panthers again. And that was not a great Super Bowl. That thing was so boring. Just like, I mean, if it was Saints Patriots, I bet there would have been a little bit more points scored than 13-3. I'm just saying. Saints were gypped last year and this year, but not as much this year, more last year. Okay. Let's get straight into it. Chiefs, Niners. Best offense, best defense. Really exciting to see how this works out. But let's look at Patrick Mahomes here for a second, okay? Patrick Mahomes is one of the best quarterbacks this game has ever seen. He can make every throw. He's fast and can avoid defensive linemen. I mean, we watched it last year. He's a great, last week, 2 weeks ago, I'm sorry. Against the Titans, he's a great runner when he ran that thing in for a touchdown. And you're including that he makes great decisions. He's no Jameis Winston. He doesn't throw interceptions. I love Patrick Mahomes. But let's look at the Niners. Okay, the Niners defense has been dominant all year. Dee Ford's going to get his revenge on his old team for letting him go. And has a chance to get a Super Bowl ring. Their offense is very run-heavy. How we saw last week, like the entire season, the Chiefs' defense has been susceptible to the run. But the Chiefs' defense last week was like, we are not going to let Derrick Henry beat us. And you know what happened? They did not let Derrick Henry beat him. They forced Tannehill to throw. And you know what happened when Tannehill had to throw? It did not work as well as you'd want if you were a Titans fan. I think the same thing's going to happen to the Niners, okay? Their Chiefs' defense is going to figure out a way to shut down Tevin Coleman, Matt Breida, and Raheem Mostert. I feel like it's going to be mostly Raheem Mostert and Matt Breida, considering that Tevin Coleman went down with a very serious injury in the NFC Championship game. They're saying he's going to be back, but he's not going to be 100% healthy. I'm just saying, I'd stick with those two running backs. But you got to run if you're the Niners. And you know what happens? If the Chiefs decide we're going to shut down the run like they do with Derrick Henry, Jimmy G has to throw. And you know what happens when Jimmy G has to throw? Not great things. I mean, he has shown some times when he's like, okay, I'm going to take this team on the back and win. Look at the Seattle Seahawks Niners game, the first one, okay? He could have lost that game. He could have easily, he did end up losing it, but he got that game to overtime all by himself. He drove down the field and actually put them in field goal range in overtime. The guy just missed the field goal. Not Jimmy G's fault that they lost the game. Look at the Cardinals game. I think the second one. Yeah, the second one. The first one, it was just, both times. Jimmy G, it was a one-possession game. You have to take time off the clock. They run a few first downs, okay? First one. Got a first down. Ended the game. No George Kittle in that game. That's his number one target. That's like not having Travis Kelce or the Patriots not having Gronk. And we all saw what happened this year when Patriots did not have a Gronk. That's amazing. He did that. Go to number 2, okay? Game-winning drive. You have to get in field goal range to send the game to overtime. 30 seconds left. No timeouts. He throws the game-winning touchdown pass. He is a good quarterback, but I mean he's better than Tannehill. But he is no Patrick Mahomes. He makes mistakes. Mahomes doesn't. I think this is going to be the difference in this game. Let's not forget the great. So we all are focused on the Chiefs offense versus Niners defense, and that's a great matchup. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch. But the Niners offense has also been amazing this year, and the Chiefs defense is really taking a step up for next year. We're looking at Tyrann Mathieu, Frank Clark, and Chris Jones. Those are all great playmakers for him. Don't forget the key addition of Terrell Suggs. That is why I'm picking the Chiefs to win here. San Francisco Niners, you had a good year, but I'm pretty sure the Chiefs are going to win. Hey everybody, this is GGB and co-host Popper saying, adios amigo.